One of the Taken. A poem written and read by Enirahtak8. "Stop it! Stop it!" he screamed in his head. "You survived this long! Don't give up now!" The world chases around him, women grabbed like jewelry, men hunted down like rabbits, everyone after them, taking over. His brain was the target, a never-ending story that would help to fulfill their goal. The backlash, the crushing of the internet, the upgrading of language, the new people, the new ones. But they wanted more. Their insatiable thirst for knowledge drove them to seek what every dreamer has sought, what anyone with greed has wished to possess. The all-powerful knowledge, knowing everything into infinity, then combining the minds of all the taken, and letting knowledge take over all. But they forget that thousands and millions of years will not be available, that they will never know how the world began, or how our species came to be, or what our ancestors thought in all those battles, all those wars. That knowledge is lost and will never return. Just the present knowledge is all they seem to need. The scientists, academics, philosophers, apparently will satisfy their greed. They have no name, they move in numbers, inside thinking, worrying, desperate for life, so thankful to be where they are, never to become part of the taken. Cold, damp, water, dripping, puddle forming like a newborn lake. Roof repairing's no priority anymore. Scratching, red, raw skin, on hands against rope. "No escape this time, Buster," he tragically tells himself, with a voice feigning confidence, blindness of not yet knowing. Yes, not knowing. It's always about not knowing. That's what separates them from the amoeba. It's what drives humanity on. Curiosity, dissatisfaction, confusion, restlessness, priority, preparation, perplexion, listlessness, leading on the road to finding out. Yes, knowledge, more and more knowledge. Certainly they want power. Certainly they wish to broaden their horizons. But don't get it by killing us! Shock. Breathe slowly. Staring out of the bars. You can't believe it. Silence. Exhausted from the shout. Lungs trying still to function. Correct systems still not yet applied. Some danger of malfunctioning. Applying change. Systems brought back to normal state. Yes, he thinks. Not going to risk a punishment so foolishly again. I'm going to die. Nothing to it. I don't know. Yes, no. What they do exactly. Maybe rip my brain out, connect it to a computer, and anything new goes into the main system, which, when they're all done, will be the bounty, the store of knowledge, that they shall harvest and absorb until blank. Blankness in his otherwise functioning brain, reconnecting systems temporarily down, processing lack of input and information, initiating continuous normal thought process. Until when? When will it be once they've gone through it all? Pored over every last loving memory, childhood sweetheart, algebraic equation, karate movement, meditation, oxymoron, juxtaposition, scientific hypothesis, scientific theory, recollection of an autumn tree, feel of a painter's skill, mind of a dyslexic prodigy, chill in a wall's lee, the adrenaline rush of a big game kill, sadness of a read-out eulogy. Reconfiguring emotional balance, recalibrating sanity and suppressed emotions typical of your person. Systems reconfigured and recalibrated. How could they be so cruel as to take that away from us? The silence of his thoughts in the room is an empty echo in his sore, shaved head. Marks where he believes they will cut through the skin and the skull to remove his brain, or at least the bits that would be useful. Some parts give no knowledge. Even he knows the hypothalamus, medulla oblongata, for example, will be chucked away. Maybe fed to the ownerless dogs and cats, or the lucky, swarming, conquering rats, whose minds will surely evolve to take the places of the taken. His body, ha! Who needs that? The morgues and cemeteries are full to bursting, and even then there are so few people left to collect the taken's bodies. Darkness, sorrow, the loss of it all. Not just knowledge, but love and life. What matters will soon be gone forever. Humanity has been its own demise. Fashion, ha! What irony that the new Renaissance was to bring the real, true dark ages of their times. He sits and waits, head cradled by his bare, chafed knees, naked as the baby he once was, and clothless as he will be when his life comes to an end. Just hope it's not now. No, not ever. Not now. No, no! The quiet footsteps down the hall are the loudest sounds he has ever heard. Closer, nearer, so close, so close. Yes, knowledge is what he needs to end the agony, and to know whether it would be him who was to die now. Robotic face of dark-cloaked man now stands in front of him. Yes, his blink was all it took for the man to get there. Screeching of a rusty key, flaking metal on flaking metal, the slow opening of the door is his pain of a wound opening. Slip, knife cut the rope for him, but aha, no freedom for him, because everything just ends. Yes, nothing at all. The pain he was expecting is not even there. Even the lack of knowledge about what's happening doesn't bother him, because, in the end, it's the lack of knowledge that frees you from this world.